Welcome learners in the series of videos on topology. Today we will discuss about dense sets. So let us talk about dense sets. Dense sets. Dense set. Okay. So let us first define what is dense set and then we will take some examples. So let X be a topological space. Be a topological space a subset for dense. Let us take D. Okay, a subset say D of a topological space X is said to be dense in X, in topological space X, if the closure of D in X is equals to D. So if the closure of the set is same as D, then we say that there should be X. This is X. If closure of D is X. So if there is a subset of the topological space X whose closure is same as the whole space X, then we say that this D is dense in X. Okay, and if a topological space X has countable dense set, that is, if this D is countable, then the space X is said to be separable. We will talk about separable spaces in the next video. Okay, so today let us talk about these dense sets. So an example, if you take any topological space, let X be a topological space, then there always exists a dense set in X. If for any topological space X, there always exists a dense set. Can you say what is that dense set? You can pause the video, you can think about it. So for any topological space X, there always exists a dense set. Okay, let me write. There always exists a dense set. Can you give me what is a dense set? Okay, just think about it. Let me not write what is a dense set. Okay. Now another example. If D is dense in X, and suppose we have another set, and let us take a D1 which is subset of D1, which is superset of D1, that is D1 is in between D and X. Then what you can say about D1? Is a D1 dense in X? So then D1 is dense in X. Why so? This is because D1 is dense in X. This is because if you take the closure of D1 will be contained inside closure of D1, and closure of D1 will be contained inside closure of X, and of course closure of X is equals to X. So closure of D1 will be a subset of X, and this closure of D1 is equals to X. So this has to be equals to X, and hence D1 is dense in X. Okay, now we can talk about the union and intersection of two dense sets. So let me give exercise. Its union of two dense sets dense in X. So if you have A and B which are dense in X, can you say what you can say about a union of A and B? And similarly is intersection of two dense sets dense in X. Okay, you can think about it. Okay. Now there is a result which will tell you whether a given set is dense or not. So let us prove that, and then in the next video we will talk about separable spaces. Okay, so let us state the result, the theorem. Say theorem. Again, it's a if and only if statement, so very important. So let us take a set D of X. So let D be the subset of X. Okay, then this D is dense in X, if and only if D intersection U is non-empty for all open sets U which are non-empty. That means if you take any open set U in X which is non-empty, then it should intersect D. In other language, D should intersect all the open sets of X which are non-empty. Okay, and if D is a set which will intersect with every open every non-empty open set, then we can say that D is dense in X. Okay, let us prove this. Proof. Let us prove this. So first, let us assume that D is dense in X. Okay, so let D be dense in X. Okay, now we need to show that D intersects every non-empty open set in X. And to show that D intersects every non-empty open set, let us take a non-empty open set. Okay, so let U non-empty be open in X. So we have taken arbitrary open set in X. We need to show that U intersection D is non-empty. Okay, now if this U intersection D is empty, that means this D contain inside X difference U, that is X is in the complement of this. So assume that D intersection U is empty. Okay, so if D intersection U is empty, D is contained inside X difference U. So in that case, since, okay, let me write, if this happens, now since U is open, this implies since U is open, this implies its complement, that is X difference U, is closed. Okay, and D is contained inside X difference U. This implies closure of D in X, which is the smallest closed set, right? Which is the intersection of all those closed set which contains D. This will be contained inside X difference U, because this is the intersection of all those sets which contains D and those are closed. And X difference U is one of the closed sets. So of course intersection will be inside X difference U. And since U is non-empty, this implies this is not equals to X, as U is non-empty. This implies closure of D in X is not equals to X. Okay, but this is a contradiction. Why? Because D is dense in X. So this is contradiction. Let me write, let D be the range in X. This implies closure of D in X is equals to whole of X. So this is the contradiction to this fact, and hence this is a contradiction, and this implies, and therefore this implies, why we got this is contradiction? We got this contradiction because we assume that D is contained inside X difference U, and hence this implies D intersection U is non-empty. Okay, and since we have assumed that U is any open set, arbitrary open set, this is true for all the open sets, and we are done with the first part. Okay, let us go for the second part, converse part. Conversely, now converse part, we assume that D intersects every non-empty open set. Okay, so conversely, suppose U intersect the D intersect every non-empty open set. So U intersection D is non-empty for all open sets, say U, which are non-empty. Okay, now let us show that closure of D is equals to whole of X. So to show that, obviously closure of D will be subset of X. So let us show that X is a subset of that. So let X belongs to X. Let us take X belongs to X, be our set, and let U be neighborhood of X in X. So since U is neighborhood of X, this implies U is open, and that implies U intersection D will be non-empty. Okay, so this implies U is, let me write this, non-empty open set in X, and this implies by our hypothesis U intersection D is non-empty. So if U intersection D is non-empty, by definition of the closure, what we have already proved some theorems. So if U is a neighborhood of X, if U intersection D is non-empty, this implies our point X is a point of closure, that is X belongs to closure of D in X. So we have taken a point in X, and we proved that that point X is in closure of D in X, and hence this implies X is contained inside closure of D in X. Of course, closure of D is subset of X, and hence this implies X equals to closure of D in X, and therefore we can say that this D is dense in X. Okay. So in order to show that some set is dense in X, we need to show that it intersects every non-empty open set. Okay. Now this non-empty open set can be replaced by a basic open set, and hence let us take this as an example. By using the same theorem, you can prove the basic result. That let us take that as an example, or you can prove this as a theorem. Let B be basis for X, that is topology on X, and let us take D subset of X. Okay, so D is dense in X if and only if D intersection with the basic open set is non-empty for all B belonging to the basis B non-empty. Okay, same result, but here we are saying these are the basic open sets. Okay, in the last theorem, what we have proved, we proved that D intersects every open set. Right? Here we have proved that D intersects every open set. But in the last example, we are saying it need not be open set. It can be the basic open set. Okay. So this example, the statement we can prove. That's not so difficult question to be proved. Right. So in the next video, we will talk about separable spaces. As I said earlier, the space X is separable if it has countable dense set. So in the next video, we will talk about the definition of separable spaces, some examples and some results too. Okay. So see you in the next video.